Hey team, there are some videos I do not like making. There's some that I do, but this is one that I do not like making. This is a revisit, and I'm back in my mom's closet, unfortunately. We're going to look at the good, the bad, and the ugly of how our portfolio did from exactly a year ago. And we're going to talk about most of the bad, a little bit of the good, a new token, which will be quite mind-blowing, and some learnings from the past year. So with that, let's go. So this is the Retire on $50 1 year later, the 2023 edition. The story today, a bit of a mixed bag. But before we jump in, this video is sponsored by IA Greens 1. And the recipe and the video on how to make it is in Patreon up here in the corner. So now that we got part of the sponsorship out of the way, let's talk about the agenda today. So first of all, we will recap the portfolio from 2022, exactly a year later. We're going to look at the losses and the gains. We're going to look at how we identify good tokens, talk a bit about strategery. I'm going to talk about a very new investment opportunity, which is extremely exciting and vegan approved. And finally, a new algorithm, which has proven to be very successful. But before we jump in, let's look at how we did compared to last year. So last year, we had our Retire on $50 portfolio consisted of three things. 1, Shiba Godzilla token. 2, Teeny token. And 3, CBDC token, Central Bank Digital Currency token. Now, the allocations, which nobody picked up on last year, 20% Shiba Godzilla, 20% Teeny, and 10% CBDC coin. The beauty of this flaw, it doesn't add up to 100%, which means I had half my cash left over. And that's how I got this robe. It was actually $10 on eBay, but the shipping was expensive. So that's where we are so far. But let's look at the performance of exactly what we did. So we had very high expectations for this portfolio. With $20 allocation to Shiba Godzilla, $20 into Teeny token, CBDC, $10, total is $50. But let's look at the real-time chart as to how these tokens actually performed. So the first one, sadly, Shiba Godzilla, was a total disaster. It was doing well for a while until the centralized bag holders ran off to Montenegro with all of our money. So that was a disaster. Second one in the box was Central Bank Digital Currency token. By the way, these are live websites. And I had very high hopes for CBDC token, especially after getting a listing on Paprika. It's a very solid place to buy and sell, SPY coins. And SPY coins, I believe, is where it's at for many of the top chains now. They're trying to make a play for this space because they haven't had any traction in non-SPY coin spaces. And CBDC was the leader. And again, for some reason, something happened. The government failed to gain the trust of the people. No idea why. So this was another 100% loss. But hey, all is not lost. Final holding was Teeny token. Some good news. At one stage, we had made a massive 4x, and it nearly saved the whole bag, but then it fell down to earth. But still, I'm still down only 50%. Not too bad. But they also say hope is a strategy, and poop coins will return, and they'll come back like a phoenix from the flame. So never give up hope, always hodl. But hey, I have a new one. I have a new token. And this is what makes this video super exciting. But before I get to the new token, this is the portfolio performance. And you can see total loss on CBDC and Shiba. But we are down from our $20 investment to $10.04 on Teeny token. Not bad. This is the new token that I am presenting. Never seen before on Earth. This is Beatcorn. It sounds too good to be true, but it's better. Let me explain why. Beatcorn is better than Bitcoin in so many ways. 1, look at all the zeros. 21 quadrillion coins. Okay? Bitcoin only has 6 zeros, 21 million. This is 15 zeros. You know how popular this is going to be? It's going to be insane. The more supply, the better. The more infinite the supply, the better you're going to be off. It'll be more widely adopted, it'll have more trust, etc. In addition, it's 100% centralized. Think about that. Completely controlled, completely manipulated. It's exactly what you want in a token. In addition, it's proof of imagination. So you can dream up whatever you want it to be. If you want the price of Bitcoin to go to $1 million and you have 10 million of them, you'll have all the money in the world. And that's powerful. Also, it's a ZKB, and we know zero knowledge is hot right now. This is a zero knowledge blockchain. Nothing behind it at all. And in terms of, another thing that's very important is Nakamoto coefficient is 0. Yet another 0 on top of the 15 zeros we already have. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this, everybody. This is where it's going to be at for the next year. And I can't wait to see how this puppy performs. I'm sure it'll be listed in some exchange within 24 hours. Mark my words. But before we wrap, there is some other good news as well, considering how well Teeny Token did. And again, this video is sponsored by Investing for Cats. This is a revolutionary new investment strategy. Are you tired of your cat not pulling its weight around the house? Do you wish your furry friend could contribute to all that expensive cat food that you are buying and the family finances? Well, now you can. We are introducing Investing for Cats. It is a revolutionary new strategy and indicator. The indicator itself is called Whiskers, and we add a sensor onto the cat's whiskers, and we sit them in front of a laptop with TradingView on, and from there we have what we call Catalgo, C-A-T-A-L-G-O. It's a bot, and the cat determines what they buy and sell and how they trade, swap, scalp, option strategies, all from their whiskers with this algo. No more scratching your head, no more you having to invest. Let your cat do all the work. For the first time ever, we have made felines useful. So with that, everybody, thank you so much for being here. And of course, this is April Fool's. You guys requested it. It is. But also, everything I said, take the reverse off. The only thing that is actually true is this. IA1. Be careful out there, everybody. Remember, 98% of everything is a scam. Love you all. See you tomorrow.